Renato hoped Lupino would not try to cheat his captors
Yeah.
at cards. Ravens were
I'm
much
learning
better
here,
than
but
weasels
this
at
is really
counting,
interesting play, but
and they had a
well,
very
Dragon for
poor
on
sense of
Johnson
humor.
is the story.
Then,
And we're
Saul
cutting again,
Pico
because
never
that's what always
deceived.
happens to me.
Fresh
Because of being
scraps
all the
of
ones
rabbit
that
fur,
kind of the leaders that were
ragged,
represented, we're going to try to
bloody,
put West to Pino again.
By Grabthar's hammer! Renato screamed at the sky. I will avenge you! The rebels had assembled their fleet. Ahead, the clouds were dark with Imperial ships. If he could reach the Emperor before the rest of the rebels did, maybe he could settle this without too much bloodshed. He set sail, and the Farfarer shot forward.
The Farfarer is still a good name for a ship.
Poor Lupino had never been a great warrior. The Mad Rabbit was good for a
Oh,
lot.
he's gonna break guys. We all know that.
And a pint. The thought of ravens eating him made Renato furious. The way they were eating up
Wildlife, you know,
the way the Emperor was eating
yeah,
up
I
the people
don't
with
mean
his
to
new,
waste,
bloodthirsty ways. He would make them all
The only
pay.
there was an aspect of this that recognized that you were doing this to kind of see what would happen and sort of made Bernardo into a sadistic person. He was kind of like into getting fueled in nasty ways. You know, sort of like what the minstrel say about Grace and Robin and Monty Python on the rail. That would be really fun. But like, if only the game knew what I was doing, it would be fun for it. It's so great. Anyway. Portal! I need the level up, so let's deal with that really quickly. Alright, here we go.
The portal was heavily guarded. It must go someplace they really didn't want it to go.
Yeah, same story for today. Dirty Hill first, we all know it.
Small step for a fox, he thought.
Of course, I know. The idea is not to predict, so for the exclamation point, we're not to that, but, you know, simple thing to do, but not for me, you know what I mean? Once on basic, there's the bridges crossing, John, there we go.
Bye-bye, life, he thought. Hello, emptiness. Yeah!
Run, darling.
Everybody knew you shouldn't trust a raven further than you could throw her. But did vertical drop count?
Okay, survived finally, that's good news. Healing. Before we go. I'm right here. Come on, apples. Oh, that one's active. Where'd he go? Hold me. Where's the main platform? Let's see. There are the trade tabs here. Search for the apple continues.
This would be the perfect place for a tic-tac-toe board.
Sort of. I kind of see it. I'd rather see like a word you describe using kind of a thing. Chainmail. This would be a great word to do that RPG campaign. It kind of looks like one of the play sets not role-playing, what am I thinking of? Not the Adventure Zone. God, I love this show too. Dimension 20, there it is! Let's look at the Dimension 20 playset, and if you don't know what Dimension 20 is, you can actually play podcast and look it up on YouTube and think about subscribing to Dropout to see more of it, because it's amazing! The DM, Brandon Morgan, is amazing. The chances are amazing every season. They rock. Check them out, seriously. And Spoon. Fraser. Yay, health this time, love it! And also more health, let's get those.
Good thing those ravens never use the healing fruit.
That is true, it's a very good thing. Alright, let's stop it. I need to check the other side to find these. And you will find some crates, good stuff. Purple door. Purple sword and away we go.
He hadn't noticed that path before.
But it's always in there. Need help, you need Jim. And you must be gay about it, not really just informal. Let's go.
Could have gone better, thought Renato as he died.
There we go. Move over and put it out.
There was an inscription on the platform. Balaleka lessons, with an address.
Ballet lessons. I was going to go see the ballet with Mom for a while. That'd be fun.
Going spectacularly well, thought Renato. He had given up every objective to save his friend. He had given up the armature, the core, the gem, and even some Lupino, he realized. Now the rabbit was gone. A hero looks out for his friends, even when they're gone. He would send Lupino an honor guard of ravens to serve him in the halls of the Valiant. He would avenge him.
should know you're dead. This is why the demons are making fun of you right now. No, other way, please. Like that, see? That's perfect. Die, freaks, die!
For once, he didn't have anything clever to say. So he died. Slippy's hit.
I win at times, I really did. I promise. That time I had no excuse. I mean, less excuses than I usually do.
Time to
It's not
die,
turning!
he
It's
thought.
annoying! It's annoying!
And
It
it
won't
was.
turn! Aggravating!
Touché, he said, and died.
Okay, I need to be dashing out of the way more. Since I'm literally not gonna hit you with the watch play, I need to like please stay in the fray.
Bernardo was dead tired. Then he was just dead. wallabies, he thought. Why did it have to be wallabies? Good thing Renato didn't have vertigo.
It probably is a good thing, actually. Vertigo sucks, man. Crucially enough, through the final play of the run, we don't know how long it's going to take me, we'll see. Turn! Finally! just in case it'll help before we go to our dude, I'm gonna heal again. There we go.
Finally,
Now, about that dude.
he reached the Emperor's ship. And there was Lapino, surrounded by ravens. He was alive! They'd eaten some other rabbit. I'll save you! He shouted with joy and flung himself at the ravens. Oh, you shouldn't have, said Lapino when the last raven was down. Renato threw his arms around his best friend. I had to come. I love you, man. You really, really shouldn't have.
Yeah, you said the thing.
And Renato felt a rather sharp pain in his back.
I wonder what that is.
Lapino took the dagger out of Renato's back and wiped it off on Renato's sleeve. Why? You always have to be the hero. Brave Renato, epic Renato, super sexy Renato, and I'm sick of it.
I don't know if
As
Brad can
Renato
be that sexy.
all he could think
Fox
was,
can be that sexy, just saying.
damn it.
That's a village PTO.
Again.
You know, the rabbit, so...
He should go back to some of the choices he'd faced before. Maybe there were new paths that had opened up. Like those doors he was opening up all over the map that took him to new treasures and around his enemies. And he hadn't learned anything new this time. He'd done the same thing twice, yet expected a different outcome.
No, actually, I'm just having fun. Looking off endings, that's all. I'm not really expecting anything different. Well, let's see if we do this time.
The book's pages fluttered to the beginning once again, faster than before, and he fell. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced, or so a scholar in the mountains had told him. Surely the weapon that banished the lost gods could defeat the Emperor. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis Stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it. To take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Let's start here.
The island was windswept desert. No one went there except ostriches and ostrich hunters. The Iblis Stone.
Can we skip
It would whisper.
Yes, we can. Okay, great.
Every child could sing verses about the Sky Ripper, but ancient codices held hints of other things. A stone that ate souls, a ruby that drank blood, a jewel only a righteous man could give away. Were all these things the Iblis Stone? Long hidden in the buried temple. Another ancient item that was only resurfacing now. Drawn up from the deeps by the Emperor's horrific rituals. What was he doing here? Last time, the stone had fought him for possession of his own soul. still searching for a way in. Good. Then he hadn't come too late.
Not you. You can't use you right now. I can't level up. Stop clicking on that. There we go. Find the list of project courses or something. I'm not going to surprise.
We'll always have Paris, he thought. And then he died.
You know, this is in terms of things right. I feel like I hate Casablanca and I don't know why.
This was what it was like to die. Not nearly as much fun as they said. I guess now I find out what's next, he thought. It's full of stars. Once again, Renato was dead right. Or actually, just dead. The hero.
You're always the hero and we die all the time. It's like our things listening to you. You should know that. And I'm probably talking way too fast, but that's okay. We're all used to it.
become, he thought.
Fight at the end of the game, the one here,
Then
it's the fire guy.
He found out. To everything, there is a season. He turned over and died. I should go, he thought. Where was the cake? He'd been promised cake. Rosebud, he said to no one in particular as he died.
You know, I actually although it is the first part of the game, so you know what I mean. When you go and say,
What's for dinner? I thought.
The situation where I already,
Hope it's not
had the
broccoli.
and already combined it with Skywalker and wanted to go see a scientist, I could be able to go to the go to the siege in that sequence I haven't completed yet. I wish Mom was here. I could ask her for something to say. But I'm sure you guys get it up, and I'll bring it in.
Done a barrel roll, he thought, as he died. faked
I
left
really
him
hate
gun.
this fight. Did I ever mention that? It's
Then-
true. I hate
He
it.
never thought again. The goat.
I couldn't even try
Take the goat across first.
It exploded before
Renato
I could.
thought. But it was too late. Where Renato went next, we cannot follow. Yet.
Here, fishy!
So, who's your next of kin? Just wondering. Should have died a pirate, he thought.
Yeah, this is getting frustrating. I get frustrated when you go back and you get frustrated.
Everything hurt. And then it didn't.
Perfect device sorting time. So it makes me wonder, why am I using it?
some reason, Bernardo remembered a fairy tale his mother had told him about a land where only the apes talked. Animals went around without clothes. Bernardo did not feel well. In fact, he felt dead. There was a radiance at the end of a long, dark tunnel. Mother, he thought. Really looked for another line of work, he thought. Then he died. One small step for a fox, he thought.
That didn't go the way I planned for it to go. I wanted the fire there to put out as he was before. Why did that not work? Bye-bye, life, he thought. Hello, emptiness.
were still so many games to play, Renato thought as he died.
I should know that by now. I've done this 10 million times. Stop doing that.
That could have gone better.
Reflex, goddammit.
Renato as he died. Once, he didn't have anything clever to say, so he died. Slippy's hit, he thought. Touché,
Okay,
he said,
I'm going
and
back to
died.
here, sword. Do that. Do that, sword. Do the elevator. Once you're ready, I can switch back again. Give it some long for now.
Time to die, he thought. And it was. Wallabies, he thought. Why did it have to be wallabies? He'll always have Paris, he thought. And then he died. Bernardo was dead tired. Then he was just dead.
And for the record, never use the ice word.
If only he had some way to break the ice. Or convince it he was a friend.
That should not be a problem.
A road less traveled. This could be fun. If it wasn't fatal, that is.
Well, what's fatal is going to be. There's something in the fireballs. Stop getting nailed by fireballs. It's embarrassing.
You think at this rate, the Imperial army would run out of ravens?
Stay with me, man. Back this way.
Gun with beauty.
There we go.
Bard when you needed one. So this was what it was like to die. Not nearly as much fun as they said. Guess now I find out what's next, he thought. Once again, Renato was dead right. Or actually, just dead. My God, it's full of stars. Dreams may come, he thought. Then, he found out. mine, he thought. On the hero.
Okay, you're looking good, I admit it. So is this bridge me? I should know by now, but you know me, I don't know. Oh, treasure! Yes, please. Mostly health and...
A gem of power. Ooh, he didn't find those every day.
Here. What else is new here? Actually, there's one other one. Oh, holy shit's bad, man. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. What do you want here? What do you
There had to be
want?
some way to use the Iblis stone. It was old, wasn't it? People are so much cleverer now. And Renato was pretty sure he was cleverer than most people.
No, you're not. Trust me.
To everything, there is a season. He turned over and died.
Hey, why is it breaking? Because she'll be annoying. It's not breaking.
Rosebud, he said to no one in particular as he died. Stay away from the other guy's sword, you know?
Yeah, that's a piece of advice I have trouble following. Now where's the switch that you mentioned stop, so well, I can also do that if I want to. You're doing good. Remember this. Alright. Looking where to go. Now, and when you use that lever, you know, okay, there we go. On.
The Ravens at least could not get past this point. Obviously, the temple builders knew how to deal with tomb raiders.
I already made a Warwick off here, so I can't do another one. Yeah, we go stuff. There you go.
There were stickers all over the platform
New
for really hot
world.
lady photos with
That's where it
pictures
will
and addresses and
be.
everything.
Not that. That one was in barbecue. Oh, one left. Mine.
Energy cannons. The last argument of kings. It was a stone of the purest blackness. It reflected no light, like a void made solid. Nervous, he picked it up. Who said that? It was the stone. Eager, thirsty.
We're going to do that route. We're not going to do that. We're told don't do that.
That seemed tempting and terribly wrong.
Why
Zenobia
would
was
he
the
tempt it?
Emperor's
You
greatest
know,
general
yeah.
and a potent witch. But they
Well,
had
I
been
guess
close
I guess
once,
it's gonna
and he had a
be
sneaking
on
suspicion the
that.
gem would try to control him. Why not capture the core of Sky Ripper instead? It was the eye of a lost god torn out by the transcendent Emperor to power his greatest weapon. "It's the core," said the stone anxiously. But even though Renato knew how evil the gem was, he had a clever plan for dealing with it.
It wasn't that clever. Let's go get the stone again.
The stone bothered him. He hated being told what to do. Wasn't that why he joined the rebellion? Wasn't that why he'd refused to be a soldier? He'd agreed to come on board only if he could freelance. The stone felt a bit clingy, and he had a feeling
Just a
he
bit.
did not have his best interests at heart. The sage Calaveras had told him where to find the Sky Ripper, a weapon capable of challenging the gods. Even without its armature, the core would still possess great power. He would go there. The moment he landed the Farfarer, Renato had a rare feeling of regret. It's not too late, he thought. He could turn around and sail for Zenobia's island. He frowned. Wait a minute. He didn't want to kill Zenobia, did he? Sure, technically she was the enemy, but they'd been at Sword Food School together. They'd never been lovers, but somehow they'd been closer. She'd told him every secret about herself. Except the biggest one. That she was the Emperor's daughter. No. Kill Zenobia, whispered the stone. Before it's too late.
You already did the one where we were gonna use it. We're gonna go one where we want. Not today. And Geronimo.
There was something sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
Somebody been drinking too much Mountain Dew? Oh, I know what the problem is. One of the gems I took out. Okay, you can fix my gems later.
What's for dinner, he thought. Hope it's not broccoli.
That is less than ideal. That's a major whoops. I thought that was the power I got by leveling up. That was with the gem. The stone hadn't lied about what it could do for him. With each raven he cut down, he felt a jolt of power flowing into his arm. "You're weak," whispered the stone. "The core will kill you. Are you afraid of it?" Don't be ridiculous. It chuckled. Very funny.
It will poison you if you just carry it. And if you try to use it, it will explode catastrophically. Renato did not trust rocks that talked in his head. He went onwards. So much. It was time to turn it into something he could use.
So, you just pass a time from all that. Under the game, find
As he approached the core, the stone became hysterical. He had a sudden vision of plunging his gauntlet into the core and dying in anguish. That wasn't his vision, was it? The stone had sent him its darkest fears, hadn't it? He had a sudden impulse to do exactly that. He raised his right fist and plunged it into the core. There was a rush of light. He thought he could hear the stone screaming. And then he passed out. When Renato came to, the core was gone. But the Iblis stone was no longer black, but glowing with a blue light. And it was silent. I can't hear you, he sang out. And, you? It didn't answer. Ha, he said. He had defeated the demonic gem with the power of his mind. He felt invincible. It was time to attack the Imperial outpost on the Nexus. Take the battle to the enemy. But among the huge crystals, there was also an observatory. A wise man would probably ask the scientists exactly what he had first. How wise was he?
a lot wiser than he used to be.
As the Farfarer made its way toward the Nexus, Renato could see tiny sparks in the blackness that was the Iblis stone, as if somewhere within it, the core was still spitting out energy, which the Iblis stone sucked in hungrily. You'd think the stone would want this kind of power, wouldn't it? Thought Renato. Well, the scientists would explain it all. See? He'd trusted his gut, and it had worked out. That's what it meant to be a hero. To ignore the naysayers and the oddmakers, and do what you knew was right, and have it turn out to be the right thing. He wasn't worried. Once he got to the observatory, the scientist toads could explain it. Then he could carry the war into the enemy's camp and destroy them all. Yeah, he was getting a little bloodthirsty, wasn't he?
Hi, Mama. It's going really well.
Oh, okay. Is this a good time, or did you need more
It
time?
is a good time. We're new stage.
Okay.
And off camera, what I will do is if I can, I'll find the crafting table and I'll spot one of their tunes in that lets me prove out the enemy shield. Because I can deal with my drones or any of that. It's much easier if I can just remove them. So I'll see if I can get that back. If not, I will then. It's good to show you it helps read stuff. Unfortunately, we're on the repair this time. I can feel it. I've been the whole time, but I just didn't see playing around. So we can start doing the right thing now, and we can see where that takes us. If you're excited about that, tune in next time, and like and subscribe if you're enjoying it. You can see you later. Bye.